Hello students, how are you? Today we are going to study the structure of pollen grain. Pollen grain is also called as microspores. Pollen grains are formed in the anther after the meiosis, and anther get dehiscence and release of pollen grain takes place. Then structure of pollen grain. Pollen grain is oval, uninucleate, having nucleus inside them. This is the nucleus, oval structure. This is the nucleus surrounded by cytoplasm. This is cytoplasm. Haploid nucleus surrounded by cytoplasm and having two layers. Outer layer is called as exine. This is exine, and inner layer is called as intine. This is intine. Outer is exine, inner is intine. These are the two wall layers of the pollen grain. Then exine and intine are called as sporoderm. Sporoderms are exine and intine. Exine is the outer wall of the pollen grain, while intine is the inner wall of the pollen grain. Exine is made up of sporopollenin, which is non-biodegradable substance, and hence the pollen grain does not decompose. This is exine. Exine is spiny in some cases. In entomophilous pollination, exine is spiny, and in anemophilous, that means wind-pollinated pollen grain, wind-pollinated plant, the exine is smooth, and insect-pollinated plant, exine is spiny. Exine is not continuous around the intine. It leaves a small gap, is called germ pore. Germ pore. These are the opening of exine, because exine is not continuous and intine is continuous layer of the pollen grain. Intine is thin and made of cellulose and pectin. This is the structure of pollen grain or microspores. Then about the germ pores. This is the sporoderm. Germ pores, these are the opening on the pollen grain. These are the opening. First germ pore. This is second germ pore. This is the third germ pore. There are three openings on the pollen grain, because the exine is not continuous. If there are three germ pores, that condition is called as triporate condition. If there is only one germ pore instead of three germ pore, this condition is called as monoporate condition. Monoporate condition is found in monopod. While triporate means three three germ pores are present in is called as triporate condition. It is found in dipot plant. It is found in dipot plant. Germ pore. This is the structure of pollen grain. Uninucleate. Uninucleate. Having single nucleus. Unicellular. Having single cell. Non-motile. Non-motile. Because pollen grain does not transfer from one place to another place because locomotory organs are absent. Uninucleate, unicellular, non-motile and haploid. Haploid pollen grain because it consists of half number of chromosome than that of the plant. It is haploid structure formed after meiosis of pollen mother cell. Where pollen mother cell is located? Pollen mother cell is located in the pollen sac, which is diploid in nature. Twice undergoes meiosis. Meiosis. After the meiosis, 4 cells are formed. First, second, third, and behind 4 cells are formed after meiosis is called as pollen tetrad. Tetrad, and thereafter these tetrad releases 4 pollen grains. These are pollen grains or microspores formed after the meiosis of pollen mother cell, and this is the structure of pollen grain. Then we will see the development of pollen grain and development of male gametophytes. Development of male gametophytes. Male gametophyte is developed from the pollen grain. This is the initial stage of development of male gametophyte is pollen grain. Pollen grain consists of 2 walls. Outer wall is called as exine, inner wall is called as intine. Exine and intine. This is the single nucleus and germ pore. This is the pollen grain. Pollen grain undergoes development and 2 forms male gametophyte after 2 mitotic division. First mitotic division of the pollen grain, mitosis. First mitosis. After mitosis, how many cells are formed? 2 cells are formed. 2 cells are formed after mitosis. One smaller cell. One is the smaller cell. Another one is the larger cell. This is the exine, and this is the intine. And these 2 cells. Outer larger cell is called as vegetative cell. Smaller cell is called as generative cell. Generative cell having large nucleus with no vacuoles, and vegetative cell having small and dense cytoplasm. larger is called as vegetative cell. It is also called as tube cell, and smaller one is called as generative cell. This is the two-celled stage of the pollen grain. Then this two-celled stage, in this stage, the generative cells detach from the wall or in time detach. Example. And this is a generative cell. This is vegetative cell. This is vegetative cell, and this is the generative cell. This is generative cell, and this is large one is vegetative cell. Inside the cytoplasm of vegetative cell, generative cell is present. Then this cell undergoes mitosis. Start mitosis. Again, mitosis. Mitosis of only generative cell. Generative cell undergoes mitosis. This is the first mitosis, and this is the second mitosis. Second mitosis. In second mitosis, only generative cell divide. It start divides. Example. This is vegetative cell. This is nucleus and cytoplasm. Both of the generative cells start divide. Then this is a vegetative cell. This is generative cell, vegetative cell. Then next, these are two cells. Division of generative cells divides into two nucleus. This is vegetative cell, and formation of two nucleus. These are called as male gametes. These are called as male gametes. Outer wall is exine. Outer wall is exine. Which cell divide mitotically? Generative cells into two male gametes. Then this two-celled stage is development of male gametophyte undergoes two steps. First step is before pollination. Before pollination. Before pollination means when the pollen grain inside the pollen sac or anther. Before the release of the anther. Before pollination. This is at the two-celled stage. At the two-celled stage, get pollinated. Up to this two-celled stage is before pollination. Then after pollination, pollen grain transfer from pollen grain. You know that structure of flower. This is the carpel, stigma, style. This is the stamen having anther. Anthers are developed inside the anther. Pollen grains are developed, and then at the two-cell stage, pollination of the pollen grain takes place on the stigma. That process is called as pollination. Before pollination, two-cell stage, development of male gametophyte inside the anther. Inside the anther. Before pollination. Then after pollination, what happened? The pollen grain transfer from anther to stigma, and due to that two-cell stage, pollen grain deposited on the stigma and absorb moisture and nutrients on the stigma, and pollen grain increases in size and creates pressure inside the cell, and due to that pollen tube grows outside. This is the enzyme. In time it grows outside and develops into pollen tube. In the two-cell stage, pollination takes place, and due to the absorption of nutrients and moisture from the stigma, pollen tubes develop and enters into the style of the carpel. This is the pollen tube. Inside the pollen tubes there are 3 nuclei. This is the 2 male gametes. Along with 2 male gametes, pollen tubes grows outside through germ pore. Pollen tube goes outside through germ pore, and along with cytoplasm in them, cytoplasm, 2 male gametes, one male gamete and another male gamete, 2 male gametes, and what remaining? This is the nucleus of vegetative cell or tube cell. It is also called as tube nucleus. This stage is after pollination on stigma. After pollination, this development is after pollination. After pollination on stigma. This is the development of male gametophyte. Male gametophyte develops from the pollen grain after 2 mitosis and development of male gametophyte. This is the structure of male gametophyte. Male gametophyte. Male gametophyte consists of exile. This is the intine. Pollen tube develops from the intine, grows outside through the germ pore, along with 2 male gamete and tube nucleus, along with cytoplasm. This is the all about development of male gametophyte. Okay, thank you. Stay home, stay safe.